I want to welcome you back once again to another episode of Sin TV Gaming, where of course I bring you smart, intelligent news and gaming. So, we have a lot that we have to talk about on today's episode. First off, I have to say that I am truly sorry about not keeping up the episodes going with Sin TV Gaming, and I have to explain to all of you freaks and geeks out there what has been going on with me. I have been having, for most of this year, a lot of health problems, and I have been in a lot of pain. And when I mean a lot of pain, I am in a lot of pain to the point where I just, it's just, you know, everything hurts, and it makes it hard for me sometimes to, you know, to play these wonderful games that I really enjoy playing for all of you. So, you know, that's the main reason why I've been gone, is that I'm just trying to get over the health issues that I have been having. But I want to thank each and every one of you freaks and geeks for really understanding what's been going on with me, and especially supporting me. I really appreciate it. But let's get into it. Let's talk about some of the updates that's going to be going on with Sin TV Gaming. The first thing that I decided to do is that I'm going to be playing 2 games a month. So at the beginning of the month, I'm just going to start playing it, and then at the end of the month, then I will give my review on it. And I have an additional question that I'm going to be answering, and that's what we're going to be getting into. Our juicy topic of the day is the game that I'm going to be playing. This is the second game that I'm going to be playing besides Terra, and this game is actually really nice to play. And another thing that I'm going to be doing too, and that's what's really interesting about this game, which is called Onigiri, is that with Onigiri, the game is controller supported. So what that means is, as soon as you put in your game controller, Onigiri actually recognizes it. And if you are just starting the game, because we are starting this game Onigiri from the beginning, what's really interesting is it shows you how pretty much the basics of the game and how to play with a controller. So I know for some of you freaks and geeks out there, many of you are probably saying to yourself, well, you know what, I don't want to play with a controller. And that's okay as well. You can play Onigiri with a keyboard and mouse. But this is the reason why I decided, if I can talk today, this is the reason why I decided to start playing MMOs with controller support. Is what I realized is that there are a lot of games out, like pretty much out here, that have controller support, and I don't know why a lot of people don't play with a controller. And especially if you're playing games that are of the action MMO, you want to have a controller. It just makes it more relaxing, and for me personally, it makes it easier to play. So, I mean, for me, when I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, and I mean, there are exceptions, I have to say, Ragnarok is one of those games where you have to play with a keyboard and a mouse, because it's just made that way. So not all games I'm going to be playing, that's one of the exceptions though, is going to be controller supported. But I am going to be playing a lot of my games with controller support, and that's just because it's just easier for me to play, and it's just more relaxing. And yeah, I just like playing with a controller. So Onigiri, it's pretty much an action MMO type of game, and I'll let you know how I feel about the game. We're going to be getting to this juicy topic of, is Onigiri a multicultural game? Because that's a question I really want to answer. I like playing games that support multiculturalism, and I like playing games that, you know, really show different cultures and different viewpoints. So, you know what? I'm not going to waste any more of me talking here. Let's play Onigiri. So at the beginning of the game, I'm going to go over some of the basics here. We're at the beginning of the game, and we have, and I know I'm going to say this so horribly, but we have, it's like Kishi Hogen. Hopefully I'm saying that right, but you know, many of you who know me know that I am just horrible at saying things right. I am just so bad at it, but I will do my best. So let's see what he has to say here. Oh, Arlie, I heard you saw a monster at the shields at the shield shrine. So one of the basic controls here is your B button is going to allow you to move on to the rest of what this Kishiho-en is saying. Yet, you managed to drive it off. Ha 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 ha. You've become quite dependable. Ha 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 ha. That laugh is the best, isn't it? I really love it. Oops, I forgot. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Yeah, with that hair, I mean, that hair is really pressed. He really needs conditioner, I have to say that. Lady Shizuka! I wish I could look like Lady Shizuka, but I don't think I could really pull off that hair. I don't think I can. I don't know. I don't know. Pleased to meet you, Ari-san. Thank you very much for helping me earlier. My name is Shizuka. I was very surprised to see you drive off that monster so easily. Lady Shizuka's here was born to a particularly well-known family. It seems that she came here to Onigashima by chance. I can't believe I said that right! Yes! I can't believe it. I actually said that right. I'm surprised myself today. Lady Shizuka, what brings you all the way out here?
It's actually a secret.
Ha 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 ha. That laugh gets me every time. And I also like that with Onigiri as well, there are some parts of the game where you do get voiceovers, which is really nice, because sometimes I don't like playing MMOs where there's no like voiceover. It gets really boring, you know. And one thing too, if you do not like to read, then don't play MMOs. Just saying. Now then, Ali-san, this is an emergency. I'm sure it is. I also happened to see the beast that you encountered, and it passed over the town and flew towards Sakujima. Sakujima! Sakujima. I could say that forever. It was most likely hard to believe, but I'm sure that it was a Kamui. Kamui? That monster was one of the Kamui? Harley, do you know of the Kamui? I know I keep changing the voice, but you know, who cares? The Kamui are fearsome monsters from ancient times. They suddenly appeared long ago, threatening God and man alike, until at last they were pushed back after a long, terrible battle. That's all that was written in the documents I read. I'm sure you can tell that she cannot read. I'm sorry. As there was no... and I'm sounding like the guy, right? As there was no way to truly kill them, the only choice was to seal them away. I had heard that one of them was sealed away here at Oshigashima, but to find out that it was actually true, ha 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 ha. Okay, I could do that forever. And to those of you checking me out, thank you, and of course, welcome to Sin TV Gaming. I really appreciate it. Wait, this is no laughing matter, but you just laughed. The hypocrisy of it all, the hypocrisy. That's where you come in, Harley. Will you do a job for me? In typical MMO fashion. Okay, there we go. The Kamui exclude an evil energy that drive yokai mad. And if it starts to affect a large number of them, it could get dangerous around here. We don't have a moment to spare. The seal on the shrine must be restored as soon as possible. Unfortunately, I need to go down into town to calm the townspeople. The Kamui's appearance seems to be unfair. The whole lot of them, y'all. A whole lot of them, I tell y'all. A bunch of cowards.
Kichi-san, please allow me to assist in restoring the seal.
She has like 10 voices, okay? Just bear with me. Give me a break. No. What? Are you serious, Lady Suzuka?
I can't let Ari-san go to such a dangerous place alone. Ari-san protected me and I need to return the favor. In true MMO fashion.
I guess if Arlie is with you, it shouldn't be too dangerous. Of course it's gonna be dangerous! This is Onigiri.
I can fight well enough to protect myself. Ha!
Very well said indeed. In that case, please lend Arlie a hand. Arlie, guard Lady Suzuka well. Well, I'll do my best, man, but no guarantees. I try. The seal on the Kamui is found deep in the Onigashima training grounds, just to the east of here. Well, it's somewhere. You've been too often for training. You should be fine. Well, let's hope that I am fine. Have a safe journey there and back. Ha 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 ha! No, I was expecting him to laugh again. Alright, and then we have this Magtama, which is going to be very important. When you get those Magtamas, you want to make sure you keep them, because they're going to be very important, especially during endgame. Let me tell ya. Alright, so this is showing you the equipment screen, which we'll go into. We'll talk about that. And then it kind of shows you a little bit more here.
It's my pleasure to be accompanying you again, Arlie-san. I shall do my best to be of assistance.
Yep. I'm sure you will be. Alright, so of course we are taking our first quest. And then of course with every quest that you take, it shows you what rewards and everything you're gonna probably get, hopefully.